is the difference in English between past simple and present perfect? Let's recap the two tenses first, and then we're gonna differentiate between them. Of course, when we talk about past simple, we talk about an action that happened and finished. How do I just make a kind of sentence with past simple tense? We just add ed with the regular verbs. Like, for example, when I say, I watched a movie last night. So it means like this was an action. I already watched the movie and it's finished. It doesn't have any effect or influence at the meantime. Okay?
Miss,
Yeah.
what's the difference like between I played volleyball on yesterday and I used to play volleyball? Like, are they both past simple?
Okay. When I say that, I played volleyball yesterday. This is a past symbol of an action that happened yesterday. This is the tense that we were talking about. Okay. What about I used to play? This is also past symbol. Okay. But the difference between them is in the meaning. When I say the structure used to, it means it was a habit in the past. So it wasn't only an action that happened once, like I watched a movie or I played volleyball. It was a habit and it was repeated many times in the past, but now I stopped doing this habit or I stopped like making this action. So I used to play volleyball. It means when I was a kid or in a certain period of my life in the past, I used to do so, but now I stopped or I quit. Okay. And both, regarding the grammar point, both are written or are used in the past simple. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so regarding this is a past simple, an action that happened in the past. So we all the time are going to find some words that express past times or some time that already passed and finished. So we can say yesterday, for example, we ate fish. And that's it. It's an action, happened and finished. Okay, give me more examples, guys, of words and sentences expressing situations that happened to you yesterday or last week, for example. Who's ready?
I can say I cooked the spaghetti
I cooked.
yesterday.
I cooked yesterday. Wow, was it delicious?
No, not really.
Okay, so I cooked yesterday. This is an action that already happened in film. What about the other guys here? Share something that you already did yesterday or last week if you want. I played tennis. I went to school. I went to visit my grandparents and so on. So an action that already happened and finished. Okay. Let's move now to another part. In the negative word, or if I'm gonna use this tense in negative, of course, I only use the helping verbs wasn't, weren't, or didn't. I use did when I have another main verb and I need to use it in the negative. For example, I didn't cook yesterday. Of course, after didn't, we use the main verb or the infinitive. Sometimes I use wasn't or weren't to talk about something that wasn't meant to be. Okay, for example, when I say I wasn't at school. So this is the verb is or the verb to be, but in the past form of it. They weren't here yesterday. Okay, so all of these affirmative or negative sentences talk about a habit or something that was in the past. Okay, what about a situation that we're gonna make now? I cleaned my room. Okay, but actually it smells great. Everything is in order. Okay, actually I don't wanna get out of it because I feel so relaxed right now. So It is a past action, but it has an influence or effect now, which is smells great, looks tidy, and I really feel relaxed. So this is the effect that we have now. So we have something that happened, but its influence or effect is present. So this is what we call in English present perfect tense. Something happened, but it still has an effect. So we can't call it like a past action. It's kind of hanging between the past and the present time. Is it clear? So once I'm gonna read a sentence regarding a thing that happened in the past, but actually it has an effect or an influence, right now we always use present perfect. So can I say I cleaned my room, it smells great? No, it is not correct. It's incorrect sentence. And instead we should say, I have cleaned my room. It smells great or it looks tidy. Okay, so the first sentence wasn't correct because I used the past symbol with some action or something that has an effect right now. So it's not correct, guys. So instead we should say, I have cleaned my room. So we're gonna use the structure of present perfect tense, which using the helping verb has or have plus the past participle of the verb. Okay, guys, is it clear? Okay. There is also another usage that we use with using some kind of how many times I have done an action. So with repeated actions in the past, repeated actions, but they are not habits, Rahab, take care. Okay, repeated actions in the past, like something that I already did in the past, but not habits. Because if it's a habit in the past, I only use to. So for example, if I was like going shopping or something, and I saw a restaurant and my friend is talking to me. Wow, this restaurant looks really nice. Shall we try it sometime? So I have already tried it. So I'm gonna say, yeah, it's great. It has a great cook. I've tried it before. Or we can say, I have tried this 3 times so far. So why didn't I say I tried? Because I am talking about an experience of something related to now. Or I'm expressing an action that happened, and it expresses an experience, something you experienced it one day. So if I'm talking about something I already tried, experience, it's also present perfect. Okay? Is it clear? So
Okay,
you can differentiate between both. And of course, something also gonna differentiate between them is like the keywords that we use. So of course, we have studied some vocabulary. We always use with present perfect. Like we use already to talk about an action that has already done, like a short time ago. I've already eaten my lunch, for example. Also, we can use the word ever. And we use this with questions to talk about or ask someone about his experience. Have you ever tried sushi? Have you ever tried this restaurant? Have you ever gone to a certain place? Also, the word never to say that this thing I didn't try before. So, of course, we are going now to talk about an experience. I have never been to such a place before. I have never eaten sushi. The most important thing is also the word just, and this word expresses something that happened but short time ago. So if an action happened shorter time ago, so it's somehow related or has an effect now. So this is present perfect. I'm so full, I can't even have another bite. I've just eaten. I've just eaten. Okay, and there are two words, guys. Do you remember the difference between them? For and since? What is the difference? We use both with process.
Since I understand there is a difference, but I don't know how to.
Yes. So we use since with a certain time or for. Which word expresses a certain time, and the time I know how much time exactly has been, in an action. The time that is consumed in an action. We use the word for. For example, when I say, I have lived here for 5 years, so I know how many years exactly. 5. Okay, so what if I have lived here since I was born? So in this case, actually, I don't have a certain time. So instead, I have the starting time. It means when did an action start? I just have the starting time and I don't have the ending one. So I don't know how much time has been consumed so far. But with for, I have some exact times, like a number of minutes, a number of hours, a number of days, weeks, months, whatsoever. Okay? This is all regarding past simple and present perfect, and how do we differentiate between. Let's have a quick recap or some questions about both tenses, and let's decide which one is perfect for the sentence. Number one,
Me? I early yesterday I got up.
so this is past simple, right? Perfect. I got up early
Yes.
yesterday. Excellent. Okay, Rafa. Number two.
She went shopping last week. She went shopping last week.
Perfect. Okay, Ahmed, number three.
Have you ever tried croquants?
Yes.
What?
Have you ever? So he's asking with have and the past participle of the verb. So this is a structure.
Yes, I have.
Yes. Yes, I have. Okay, Lujain again.
We a football match yesterday evening. We a football match yesterday evening. We what?
We watched. Yes. Perfect. Raha. Your daughter back home very late last night. So still we're talking about something happened last night. Okay, so Rahaf, which is the correct answer dear? Guys, come on, which is correct? Which is suitable for this sentence? Your daughter back home very late last night. Rujain, what do you think?
Your daughter back home very late last night. Your daughter came.
Same, yes. Ahmed?
She dashed too long last year. She long.
Green or orange?
She went.
She went, yeah. Okay, Rahaf. A present 2 days ago. Rujain?
Okay, you a person 2 day ago. Wait, 2 days ago. مش عارفة في حاجة بيقول إنها I have vote but
Yeah.
no.
But he's talking about 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Like
So,
means day before yesterday. So it's also a past time. It doesn't have any effect right now. Yeah. He just bought it and he gave it to him. That's it. So what do you think? Past symbol, present double?
I said vote.
Both. Yes. Both is correct. Can't use have both here. Okay, the last question, Ahmed.
Last night my mother dashed to bed very late. Uh, um, went.
Went. Perfect. Excellent.